people like him who don't even know the law themselves. You hear me? But they ready to pull you over for something and they don't even know what they sell. That's why you graduate from police academy in 6 months, but it takes 2 years to get your cosmetology license. I think you guys need to be in school for 2 years because you don't know your rights, you don't know your laws.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is something every single person needs to watch, because what you're about to see is what happens when police demand ID, without naming a crime. 2 officers approach a man on his own property. No report of violence. No burglary in progress. Just a "no trespassing" sign and assumptions. But here's where they made a mistake. They picked the wrong homeowner. Because this man knew the law better than they did. What starts as a simple ID demand quickly turns into a full legal breakdown, penal codes quoted on the spot, constitutional rights invoked, and officers scrambling to justify a detention they can't explain. So the real question is, was this about public safety, or profiling? Watch closely, because the moment he asks, "What crime have I committed?" everything begins to fall apart.
Now do you have a search warrant to be on my property?
Okay. I do not, okay?
Okay, so...
But, listen to me, alright? If you can just provide this information for me, your IDs, if you live here...
I'm not providing you nothing, man. Matter of fact, get off my property right now if you don't have a search warrant. I'm asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir, all I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
The only crime that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay, 38.2, failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
No, that's not a crime. That only becomes a crime once one has already lawfully... Be quiet. Let me educate this one. You hear me? Let me educate him. 38.02, failure to identify, only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime. Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
What about detained?
Huh?
And what about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were on suspicious activity.
No. What penal code? You got to name a penal code that I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed. You hear me? Name a crime that I committed other than being black and walking down this driveway.
You were detained for suspicious behavior.
Walking out.
Hey, Shoemaker. Shoemaker, don't do that, brother. Don't do that. Hey, listen.
Why do you think he's here?
Because I'm black and he wanted to, you guys got it out for me and wanted to see what was going on. That's what I think. I've done nothing wrong, Shoemaker. You know what I'm saying? Me and you never had no words or nothing. I see you pass by, nothing. But what you're doing right now is you're upholding something unlawful and illegal. If you don't know your job, do not continue to, because you're going to be on the next video.
This encounter explodes almost instantly. 2 officers approach a homeowner on his own property, not because of a reported crime, but because they saw a "no trespassing" sign and assumed something was wrong. Within seconds, they demand identification. But here's the twist, the man doesn't hesitate. He fires back with a direct legal reference, Penal Code 38.2, failure to identify. And just like that, the power dynamic shifts. Instead of compliance, the officers are met with statute numbers, legal definitions, and a calm but forceful challenge: "What crime have I committed?" The tension is immediate. The officers expected submission. They got education instead.
And what I'm telling you is 38.02. Baby, come here. Can I Google and show you guys?
Go ahead and Google.
Okay, I'm finna show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones, because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth, the tattoos, and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one. But let me educate you guys today. You hear me? Show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime, or I'm in the act of committing a crime. You know, you got to name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking in order for...
No, for real though.
I just continue reading. Read part of it. Read the whole thing.
I read it. I read
the
it.
rest of it. There's more.
Sir, I'm explaining. And apparently you don't read, because you don't even know about it. Why was I able to even recite 38.02 failure to identify if I hadn't done my homework on it? Let me explain to you. This lady go to HEB and she steals something. She get caught stealing. And then they call you guys there. And then you come to the scene. You hear me? This person has already been in trouble for stealing. You hear me? And then y'all pull the meat out of their pockets. And you grab the meat out of them. We know for sure they is stealing. That's the penal code they have broke. Now you ask them for their ID and they don't give it to you then. Only then can they be charged with failure to identify. They must already be lawfully arrested for a crime that they committed. What crime have I committed for you be in my yard and to be f***ing with me? You hear me?
Suspicious.
Okay, here.
I have suspicion.
Well, you know what? You know what? I said,
What's your name and date of birth?
I'm under arrest. Am I under arrest?
You're not under arrest.
Okay, well, am I free to leave?
You're detained right now.
Detained is anonymous arrest, sir.
Okay.
Detainment is anonymous arrest.
And what have you done to be
And I
arrested?
have the dictionary, the law dictionary, that I'm going to use in the courtroom to state my case once I have to go to court. Because other than that, if I'm being detained, that means I am not free to leave. If I'm not free to leave, that means I'm under arrest. If I'm under arrest, I like to exercise my Fifth Amendment, the right to remain.
Are you behind handcuffs though?
I'm not free to leave.
Exactly. I just wanted to know.
I don't have to answer none of your questions. I don't answer questions. See, that's the difference between someone who know and someone who don't know. We can play this game all day, unless you want to just kidnap me right now.
Now the confrontation intensifies. The officers claim he's being detained for suspicious activity. But when pressed to name an actual crime, they can't. He demands a penal code. They repeat suspicious behavior. He calls out racial profiling. That moment is critical. The emotional weight rises. This is no longer just a legal debate, it's about perception, bias, and assumptions. The officers appear unsure. They repeat phrases. They avoid specifics. But he stays focused. Name a crime. The silence between their responses says everything.
Me right now. Seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he seen a black guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house that we weren't supposed to be there. You hear me? You hear me? So this Hispanic guy right here acting as the police officer, you hear me? But right now he's a pirate. You know what I'm saying? He's trespassing. He's looking to try to take something from me. You hear me? I violated no law. I haven't breached the peace. I've done nothing wrong. And he's here asking me for my information.
Yeah, that's all I need.
And I don't have to give that to you if I've done nothing wrong, sir.
For a suspicion act?
Suspicious of what?
Of being at this property. I saw the no trespassing sign, and I saw two people walking back here. That was it.
That don't give you no right, brother. That don't give you no.
Does give me the right.
No, it does not. No, it does not. And you're gonna be excused. You're gonna be schooled. You're gonna be taught better. You hear me? Because this is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got peoples in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I'll quote them for them. You hear me? I'll quote them for them and let them read them. You hear me? Yes, look at them. Look at them. Straight tyranny. Yeah. Did you have a search warrant to come on my land, my property?
All right. Sir, what's your name again?
Am I free or am I being detained?
Well, I just want to know your name.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Well, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You have a nice day. Yeah. And you see how you see? But I thought he was coming over here because I was suspicious though. You hear me? I thought it was suspicious. Now look at it. Now I don't want to give him a name. He just gonna leave. I thought I was doing something wrong. If I was doing something wrong, why are you leaving away so quick? Huh? Yes.
Nice day, sir.
Why am I leaving away so quick? What's your name again, sir?
I'm Officer Ortiz.
Officer Ortiz?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is what we're dealing with, Marlon. You hear me? We got people like him who don't even know the law themselves. You hear me? But they ready to pull you over for something and they don't even know what they sell. That's why you graduate from police academy in 6 months. But it takes 2 years to get your cosmetology license. I think you guys need to be in school for 2 years because you don't know your rights. You don't know your laws.
This is where the homeowner completely takes control of the conversation. He breaks down the law step by step, even using a theft scenario to explain when failure to identify actually applies. He makes it crystal clear, you must already be lawfully arrested for a crime before refusing ID becomes a charge. He's not yelling randomly. He's teaching. Meanwhile, the officers shift from authority to confusion. They attempt to redirect. They try to regain footing. But every time they do, he brings it back to one simple question. What crime have I committed? And they still don't answer.
Hi, sir. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing well.
What's going on today?
What do you mean?
Why are you recording?
Why am I recording? What's your name and badge number?
My badge number is 30410.
And your name?
I don't need to provide you my name, but I can give you my badge number.
You do need to provide 2 pieces of ID under the Community Policing Act. Yes, you do. It's, how do you pronounce that? Doirin?
Yeah. So how come you're here recording today,
So do you know why you have that on your chest, right?
sir?
Do you know why you have that on your chest? Just to be very straightforward with you, do you know why you wear your name and your badge number? Because you have to identify to people. What if I can't read?
I don't have my badge number on me, sir. I just have my
Where is it?
right?
It's written on you somewhere, isn't it?
No, I only have my name on.
Okay.
So
So what seems to be the issue?
I need to know what you're recording here today. We had a call for service that you were recording outside our headquarters, so that's just why I'm asking.
So who called for service? Was it one of the officers hanging out in the parking lot?
I don't know who called, but either way, I need to get an understanding as to why you're here.
Why? Am I breaking a law?
No, I'm just asking why you're here.
I'm not breaking a law, so therefore I have no obligation to explain myself to you. I'm working on a little project, as you can see,
Okay.
and you interrupted me while I was narrating, so.
Okay, what kind of project are you working on?
Is that going to change anything?
No, I'm just trying to get an understanding as to why you're here recording.
This is the turning point. The officer says he's detained. The homeowner immediately dissects that word. If I'm not free to leave, I'm under arrest. He invokes the Fifth Amendment. He refuses to answer questions. Now the officers are in a corner. They can't articulate reasonable suspicion. They can't articulate a crime. Yet they're still trying to demand ID. He escalates rhetorically, accusing them of trespassing and racial bias, and whether viewers agree with his tone or not, one fact remains: the officers still haven't named a crime. The authority is crumbling.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Your name and badge number?
You'll get it at the end, don't worry.
No. May I have it now?
Yeah, Morocco 30324. Can we help you?
No.
Okay, what you doing here?
Exactly what it appears I'm doing here.
Okay, you're just videotaping the station?
Working on something. I was actually going to go in, but you're closed on the holidays.
We are. Okay, you're free to do that. Nobody's gonna bother you, okay?
That's good.
Okay, thank you.
And you don't need to know why?
I don't really know. Seems like that's something you want us to ask, but I'm not gonna ask
No.
that.
You know what? I was perfectly fine doing my story alone until I was interrupted. So
That's okay. We have to, unfortunately, the manner of our job, we have to respond to people on our premises because sometimes people do come here to hurt us. So we just need to, we like to know what's going on.
Why don't you give me an example of that?
I'm not going to. That's not my
Yeah?
business to tell you. That's okay, okay?
Yeah, you know what? That doesn't happen. You guys always say that the people come to your police station to hurt you,
That's
and
okay.
nobody's here to hurt
Trying
you.
to get a reaction out of us, and that's not going to happen right now.
Nobody's trying.
We're going to go on our way, and you can continue doing what you're doing, okay?
That is
Take care,
awesome.
have a good day.
Stop feeding me the horse shit about people are here to hurt you.
Take care and have a good day.
And you, ma'am, next time, Doirin, identify yourself, would you please? You have a great day.
Now the setting changes. Halton Regional Police Headquarters. A man calmly filming in public is approached by an officer who refuses to provide her full name, despite policy requiring identification. She demands to know why he's recording. He flips it immediately. Am I breaking a law? She can't say yes. Another officer arrives, more composed, and provides his badge number without resistance. The contrast is obvious. The first officer leans on intimidation, citing vague safety concerns. The second officer de-escalates. When pressed for examples of people coming to hurt officers, she refuses to elaborate. And that's the recurring theme of both encounters: vague suspicion. No articulable crime. In the end, they walk away. He continues filming. No charges. No arrest. Just another example of how knowledge dismantles unlawful pressure.